Do we just the walls? We gotta pull this down on
Hi
paper.
guys, welcome to another episode of Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. Focus the curtain.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
A bit familiar. Okay, guys. So tonight will be a little different. So we're here at the Steam Launch. We're here with Steam Launch and Spa with Paula, as you can see. So right now we're doing a V steaming. So before we start, we're gonna start with a little prayer, right?
Yes.
Sylvia?
Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for just waking us up this morning, Father God. We are grateful for your presence. We are grateful for all of our listeners and those that continue to support us, Father God. Father God, protect us in our comings and goings. Deploy your angels to protect us as we commit to our journey and our faith walk with you. Father God, bless all of those that are listening, and we pray that everything that we are doing, that they take it and it resonates with them in Jesus' precious name.
Amen.
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 Paula, thank you for having us.
You're welcome. It's long overdue.
Yes. I've been talking about this through the screen.
Yes.
And you're actually here.
Yes. I am glad you ladies are able to come and get the experience after listening to what the steaming womb healing, the original name, what it does to your body. So it's a good thing. So now that when you are having conversations with others, you can actually tell them how you felt for your first experience.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is lovely.
I think that's a wonderful way to start off the new month too.
Yes.
Because as you were going over just now, the importance of the V steaming.
Right.
I think that I think everybody out there need to know
Right.
the benefits of it and why we're doing it, why we decide to do it. So could you just go over a little on it for us?
Okay. All right. So V steaming, the original name for V steaming is womb healing, right? So that we really understand where when we hear the word V steaming and uni steaming, it derived from womb healing. It's an ancient practice, so it was done for women after having children. Right? So it is a necessary thing. It is the natural way, the natural order in how we clean our body and remove all of the toxins, the waste, and the chemicals after childbirth.
Right.
So it helps with heavy bleeding. It helps with uh, bad cramping. It helps if you're going through the menopausal stages. It helps if you are having any type of emotional symptoms like stress, anxiety, and depression. It helps with if you have any fibroids, cysts, endometriosis, or if you have infertility problems, right? So it literally helps. Like clients would ask me, so how it's helping to do these things? One of the things that is necessary for our body is proper blood circulation.
Right.
Right? So V steaming helps with proper blood circulation. So when the blood is flowing through our body properly, it helps to heal our body better. So that's where it comes in, where it contributes to all of the healing properties. When I said helps with heavy bleeding, so it helps your body from all that pressure, right? And the cramping, cramping comes from clots.
Right.
So when you steam, you don't get the clotting like that anymore. So yeah.
So guys, I want you guys to know that we are sit down here right now and we have steam coming from the bottom part.
Yes.
And
we have a towel so that we keep the steam from escaping and going completely up into our female parts.
Yes, yes. And it heals your entire body. So it heals our sacred part, and it literally aligns your all the chakras, and it also resets your pH. It boosts your libido, so if your sexual appetite has decreased, when you steam, it boosts your libido, right? It actually tightens the vagina,
Mhm.
which one of
We
us
all
women
want.
need to have a tight.
Regardless.
Yes, we should have a tight, lubricated
Yeah.
vagina. So it also helps with the moisture because when you are going through the perimenopausal stages, our vagina gets dry.
Right.
So the steaming helps
Right.
give us our natural lubricants.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. And I think too with the experience and it's like each one can teach one. I mean, and we asked Paula also how much time we could steam, and you could steam as much time as you want
Right.
once it's convenient to you.
Right.
So you're not losing anything but gaining a lot.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the things that I normally say to them when I speak to my clients, because there are females out here with resistance. I mean, it's natural as human beings to have resistance, right? So when you're hearing something that sounds foreign and we are in disbelief that this really does this. Now again, this is an ancient practice. This didn't just start. It's just not something that just started, right?
Right.
So if you go to a holistic GYN, they will tell you to steam, right?
Right.
Because they understand the natural order.
Right.
Yes.
I normally tell people when I had my first child, it was a male Indian doctor that sent me home to steam, right? So I was young, 18, and he said, go home and steam, and he told me exactly what to put in the water to steam, and that's what I did,
Right.
right? Because he still believed in his
old
holistic
practices,
ways,
right.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That he implemented, right? So you may hear from your GYN who is not about that natural healing process that would tell you, oh, don't do that
Yeah.
because your vagina is a self-cleaning organ. You don't need to do that. Yes, but like everything else in our body, our vagina needs help.
Right.
She needs to be pampered. She needs to be nurtured, and she needs to be kept, right? And one of the things that when I get the resistance, I would normally ask, it's okay for a woman to have a brand new relationship or have multiple relationships and don't know the guy from Adam or Eve time, but you're scared to sit over steam that can be adjusted
Yes.
and and heal your own body, heal your entire body, heal your spirit,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Very relaxing, I must say.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's
You
not just physical.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
metaphysical. It's
Yes.
psychological. It's physiological. It has all the articles.
Yes, yes. And you're sitting over natural herbs. I have herbs for different things that's going on in your body, right? The herbs that you're actually sitting over, we drink those herbs, right? So you're steaming, it's coming that way, and you can also drink it.
Right.
So it's not bad. It's nothing bad that you're
Going
doing.
into your system.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're steaming, you're giving the girl that nice moist feeling, and when you're done, your vagina literally feels clean.
Yeah.
You know, like when we wash dishes and you get this squeakiness and we wash it,
Yeah.
she feels nice and relaxed.
Spick and span.
Yeah. And rejuvenated, and the fear again, I can adjust it if you feel like it's too. I remember when the doctor told me to go steam, he's like, take it hot, sit over and take it hot.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm feeling
adjusted.
right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm feeling hot.
Right. She has
Because I'm feeling it in every part of it's all inside here. I'm feeling it. Even my stomach, I'm feeling the vape or the heat or
yes, steam going up.
And even with me, Paula had to adjust mine because at some point I'm like, ooh, ooh, you know, and she said, nope, don't move around. I'll just adjust it. And even though she adjusted it, it's still hot, but just not as hot as it was for me,
right?
Earlier.
Yes,
and so Phyllis able to sit through
because
it.
I normally bathe in hot water.
Right.
So for me, I could take the heat.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it definitely.
But everybody is different. Remember, our sensation is different.
Right.
Pain tolerance is different and
right.
stuff like that. So everyone's body is different. So again, that's why sometimes I'm gonna have to adjust it. One might say it's not hot enough. One might say it's too hot. So I can adjust it for you ladies.
Right.
And when you're releasing, you're sweating, you're releasing all the unhealthy toxins from your body,
Right.
right? And when you're steaming, also, it's very important that you drink a lot of water after to retain your hydration.
Okay.
Right? And I mean, again, it's cleaning, it's resetting, it's your entire body doing what it's supposed to do in a natural way, natural order of things. So, V steaming, yoni steaming, womb healing, same difference. It's taking patience and time for yourself. It's a place and space. I call this the Garden of Eden because you can come, sit here and rejuvenate. You can do your manifestation. And I do my coaching in here sometimes when I have to sit with clients who wants to talk, because again, when you're going through an emotional situation, sometimes you might be teary and you want to cry, and the question is, why do I feel this way? It's because your body's releasing that toxin, right?
Feels really, really good.
Yes. So then the next stage of it too, you might feel like you want to pass gas. You can. That's another way of releasing.
Oh, okay.
So you can. It is odorless. It's just your body releasing that toxin in that way.
Okay.
I am
to
Jim.
worry.
I was feeling like that. I was like, is it that?
I've had clients who was like, can I use the restroom? Because, they're not sure. But I would start off by coming to educate you if you don't know about it. And then I would leave clients if they don't want me to sit and talk. Because I have some clients who literally want me to sit and talk with them so that they can release. Right? And, but most of the times I would come, educate you on what you're doing. You will never come to Steam Lounge and Spa and not be educated on each of the services that you come into here, right? So there's no way. If you was to meet someone else outside and say, I went to Steam Lounge and I what it, and you don't give them information, that's on you because you didn't remember. I give you information. Right? So you come, you're steaming, I leave you so you can zen, you can relax, meditate, manifest. Right? Again, this is the secret area.
That's beautiful.
So we have the light on only because of the video. But normally I have my red light, so you're in here in the red light, and the room is normally dark and totally peaceful and tranquil.
Yes,
absolutely.
And the song in the background is meditation.
Yes.
Soothes your body. It's very relaxing. It's like I was like,
right. And when I first came in, I wasn't sure what I should be doing because I always feel like I need to be doing something. So I was like, should I be, doing Kegel exercises and clinching? And she was like, just relax. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Because it's like sometimes I think just as human beings, we don't know how to relax sometimes. That's what it is. We always on the go. We always feel like we have to be doing something, and if you don't, then you're being idle. And I think it's so hard to turn our brain off sometimes and just enjoy what God has. This is literally a God-given gift, natural, no artificial preservatives, no artificial flavors. I sound like a commercial, but it's so pure. It just feels really, really good. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
Yes. And for ladies out there who are having infertility problem, they may tell you it's a myth. And it's in life, when we don't know and we don't have the correct information, and there are so many ways you can do research and find things out. I'm not the dictionary. I'm not an encyclopedia. However, I get as much information so that I can give. Right? So there's nothing wrong with finding natural ways. This is the way, the ancient practices. Everything was naturally before we were transferred into this chemical world. Right? Absolutely. I'm not saying that you don't need it, because there are things that happens in your body and you do need that chemical reaction on that scope of things to help your body. Right? But if you can work on taking natural things to help you, you can combine them.
Got you.
Right? You can combine them. But never be afraid to try. I love to try different things. I would try a food for the first time,
Right.
something that I've never
Same.
tried
Right.
before.
Yeah.
So I like to try different things. Yes, I have my no's and my yes, but I would love to travel the world and try different things.
Right.
Right. That's
Right? I just think that it should be a natural way of life that we need to. It's learning, right?
Yeah,
There is no age limit in which you stop learning,
it's true.
right? So to experience different things. So
Exactly.
there's no fear in sitting and steaming. Ladies, the men would love it when you steam.
But you gotta wait 24 hours.
Yes. After you be steam, you have to wait 24 hours. And men, you would love it when your woman steam.
Yes. So,
So
I'm not even
encourage
gonna talk about
them.
it because then he won't wait for 24 hours. I'll talk about it tomorrow. I'll be like, by the way. Yeah. So that's awesome. No, it's great. Now, I think if you're already menopausal, like myself, I've been menopausal since 2022. And what are the benefits if you are already been menopausal? Like, yeah.
So you are done.
Okay.
No more periods.
No more periods.
Right?
Yeah.
So the steaming for you after that, because we still have certain symptoms, still emotional symptoms
Right.
we may have.
Right.
The fogginess is still
Yeah.
there at times if you're not taking other things to help balance
Right.
it off. Right? And then again, remember, steaming is also for hygiene purpose.
Right.
So you're just keeping her nice, clean, and right, and tight, and moist. So
Right.
even though you are menopausal and you have a partner, you still you want to be active, you want to be creative, you want to feel good, you want
Right.
sex to be
Enjoyable.
good, right? And
Yeah.
you want to, and you're at your peak.
Right.
Because certain women at the age of 45 want to fly high with sex,
Yeah.
right? Certain women in their 50s, they want to fly high with
Right.
sex
Right.
because of your body and how your body is operating. And, it changes, right? You can be in your 60s and all of a sudden, damn, you want to do this thing all the time.
Right.
Because I've spoken to women, in those different age brackets
Brackets, yeah.
and hear their experiences.
Right.
And then you might just be a woman, you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to
Yeah.
have it.
Right.
But the steaming, again, it releases the unhealthy toxins in your body and it allows your body to heal and to feel different. Right? So whether you are premenopausal, which is anywhere from 30, 35, and that's the pre. 35 and up is the peri into the 40s and
Right.
50s. And when you're in the menopause, and then there's post. So you're in post,
Yeah.
right now,
Post, yeah.
right? So then you pause. Like my husband normally say, pause, or your woman is evil, or let us be pause. Say that menopause says, man, you be pausing from the head. Yes, taking a pause.
Love
know,
that. That's some good mention.
yes, but you can still steam. Again, it's an entire body healing
Okay.
process. You're going, like I said, when I say it's emotional symptoms, you're going through stuff and
Right.
and you just want to come and zen and steam and release.
Right. This is really wonderful.
Yeah. We have unhealthy chemicals that flow through us
Right.
in our bodies too, and all of that releases.
That's great. Recently, I just got a prescription from my gynecologist for, I think it was vaginal estrogen because I did have precancerous cells years ago. So they said that they don't recommend oral because it does stimulate or aggravate, I guess, cancer cells that we have in our body or precancerous cells.
Yeah.
Right. So she recommended the vaginal, very low dosage, 2 times a week. So I tried it for the first time on Friday, right? And it's just white. It's
And
creamy
gooky.
and gooky.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, this is not sexy because you want your
Right.
lady parts to be nice, clear.
Yes.
Right.
So for me, I'm just like, is it even worth taking that? Because my whole thing is I want to continue to retain my moisture, and now that I'm in my 50s, I have a younger man now. I'm trying to keep up
Right.
with the pretty man, and it's just like I don't know now. Is that worth it? Because I just the way it looks, and I'm just like, okay, I don't even know. I'm going to
So
Uber
it
Soga because I'm
reminds
not
you
using
of
that
when
thing.
you're taking
I'll wait till after Uber Soga.
it coming like money start when you have to have good
Yeah.
money. Okay, so when you remember the last time that I spoke to you guys and I told you that I was going through that trying the HRT, right? So it's the same thing. So you get the progesterone, which is the pill to take.
Right.
You get the same cream so that you keep up there because that helps with the testosterone in our bodies.
Right.
But there are other things there are actually you can take internal stuff that would actually help with that too.
Okay.
Now they have a tablet that you can. It's okay, people. Okay, it's okay. Let's get back.
We're back.
Right, we're back. Sorry. Right. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. A little glitch, but we are here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The unevenness. All right.
What?
All right. Let me help. Right here. Okay, be back. All right. Yeah. Okay, we good now. We good.
Yeah. I think
Hold on, let me take it a little.
Yeah,
It lean a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's not even. It might fall again.
Hold on. Let's give us, we having a little technical difficulty here.
Okay. Yeah. I think it needs.
I think it tilt too.
The camera.
High blood.
Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Are we good?
It might be
Yeah,
better
that's
now.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. And we can see you too.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Yes, so
Okay.
now they give it's that
So the pill.
the pill,
actual-
but there's a pill now
Okay.
that you can actually insert instead of that
Okay. The creamy.
gooky cream
Yeah.
stuff that makes you insert because then it comes into like it feels like you have an infection.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
So,
I have my
yeah.
husband asking me what's going on down there. I'm like, oh my God. Now I gotta
Yeah,
explain
and then,
the thing.
and then they want you to take it when you're going to bed.
Right.
So
So then it's there all night.
yeah.
I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, there are vitamins
Okay.
that we can take
Okay.
to help with that because as we get younger,
Mhm.
our body decreases with all of those
Right.
things. That's why it's important that you take your collagen. It's important
Yeah,
that
got
you take your vitamin E's, B12 complex, magnesium complex because, and I was listening to a doctor, the magnesium complex have the magnesium for every part of your body. Because normally we just take one magnesium for this and one for that.
Right.
And one B12 for this.
Yes.
But the complex have
complex.
all
everything.
of the.
Smart.
And again, for women who are going through the menopausal symptoms, vitamin K is very important. And when I found out about vitamin K is when I went to school for aesthetics.
Right.
Because in our book talks about the vitamin K.
I never hear nothing about vitamin.
Yeah,
K.
we never.
Not
I
yet.
mean, again, certain things were not spoken. It's
Right.
now we are being educated on certain things, and we are becoming now in this era more healthy. So we want to practice the healing part of our body because we're eating different foods. It's not like when we were growing in the Caribbean. We having a candy was a privilege.
Right.
Was a treat. Here now you're eating a lot of candies. We had fruits. Our dishes that we had, even though there was a lot of starch in our dishes, we always had vegetables.
Yeah, always.
Always had vegetables.
That's true.
We were always eating fruits.
Right.
So our skin and everything was different. People was living longer.
Right.
Now it's different because there's a lot of artificial
Sure,
stuff in the food, and
Yes.
so now our body is actually going against us and operating differently than what we saw back then.
Right.
But we who live to remember when we were growing up, what we were putting in our bodies is different now.
Yeah.
Right? So, again, you go out there, the natural, the herbal stores are there, the natural, go and get your natural stuff.
Yeah, I don't believe you should be taking that stuff. I think you should try
the natural ones first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that I only did one dose. It's probably
Yeah,
one
I did
and
it.
done. One
When
of
I told you ladies I was going to come back and speak on it, I
Right.
did it for a week. And then when I spoke to the doctor, I told her, she's like, oh, well, they're lower dosage. And I just didn't like how I was feeling with it. And it just felt too much down there.
Yeah.
And then when I took the tablet,
Right.
yeah, I just didn't like the combination
Okay.
of
Right.
things. But it is
It-
really to help us.
Yes.
So again, sometimes we might start taking something and it doesn't do it at the present moment. Just like with skincare, if you're coming to get a facial or
Right.
whatever,
Right.
and you first like, oh my God, my face is never. It's a process.
Right.
It's a process. You have to do things. You have acne build up.
Mhm.
What you're eating.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you purge? Do you
Right.
clean your body? Do you detox your body?
Right.
If you're not doing none of this, how much times do you go to the bathroom? Once, how much times do you eat for the day?
Right.
Right.
But you're going to the bathroom once. Where will you at a food store?
Right.
So
That's it. Right.
yeah.
Now, in terms of, like we mentioned, that whole uncomfortable feeling of the creams, it doesn't I guess, like it's always going to be that, right? It doesn't necessarily change the longer you take it, right? That is always going to be the process of the cookie stuff twice a week.
Yeah.
Does it ever clear up? Like nothing. Like this is just
Well,
what it
it's
becomes.
nothing to clear up. It's what it is. It's ingredients to help our bodies as we are going through the changes, right? It's like we reach this age of maturity and beauty.
Gracefully.
Gracefully. And then you're getting aches and pains in your joints, and then you might be someone who is not active.
Right.
So now you're getting stiffness because you like to sit down long, or you're at work and it's a desk job and you really don't get up and move around, right? So then now you're getting older and the joints, you stick in this position here for such a long time. When you get up, that's aching and aches and pain.
Right.
So what has happened to a car? After a while, when we push it, it needs to be oil. It needs
Start.
lubrication.
Right.
It's the same thing with our body.
Gotcha.
We need to add the stuff that's going to help our bodies to work.
That makes sense.
So you need to take the stuff for your bones,
Okay.
the vitamins, correction, vitamins for your bones, vitamins for your blood. If your liver not functioning good, we know what that is.
Yeah.
Right. Your kidney, your heart.
Wow.
So you need to be putting the proper nutrients in there. So you say, I'm taking all of this. It's a choice.
Right.
Do you want to give yourself more life, or do you want to subtract your life?
Right.
So that's your choice. No one is forcing you to do these things. We are encouraging you, and I would encourage you. No, I am not a doctor. But I take pride in my skin. Am I a health freak? No, I am not. I eat balance. But one thing for sure I do is detox my body. Right? I'm in skin. I love skin. I love our skin.
Gotcha.
I am natural most of the time.
Gotcha.
Only when I'm going out, I put on makeup.
Right.
And I don't get acne.
Right.
I didn't have teenage acne. I probably had a little something, and then when I was almost at childbirth with my son, I got the little, because I was about to have him, so the body just went through.
Right.
It changes. And when my menstrual is about to come, one friend might pop out from nowhere, but then I do what I have to do. So that's why I don't have any marks.
Right.
I don't have blemishes and stuff, because I take care of my skin and I detox
Right.
my body. So none of those things.
So what are some of the stuff that you use to detox your body? Or what you recommend that women could use to detox? Because I know you always hear about detoxing, but what to take?
Okay.
Because sometimes, you will use the purge like the Sene, or, they have different
laxatives,
colon cleanser, different things that will make you go off.
Right.
And then one time I had tried this tea, but the pain in your stomach, I never like
cramping.
Too much. So I said that ain't good.
So when you take those teas and stuff, the requirement is you have to drink a lot of water, right?
Okay.
So the cramp in your stomach literally lets you know that you didn't drink a lot of water. You don't have a lot of water in there, right? To help to flush
Yeah.
that tea, the substance and the ingredients that
I
is
feel
very
so
intense.
sick with that thing.
That's why they say there's certain vitamins and certain things that you take too. If you take it on an empty stomach, it literally feels like it's cutting your stomach up.
Sure.
So it's the same thing if you are taking Citroma, which people I love Citroma.
Yeah.
Because I normally would say take Citroma, because it gives you that purge. I would say when you take it, don't go outside. You can't go outside because you gotta find somebody right? But it feels like it's cutting you up and stuff too. But if you drink a lot of water, it literally helps with the cramping in your stomach, right? Now, again, the vitamin K's, which is the natural order, that's detox.
Okay.
On a natural scope. It's helping with your hormones, but it's also detoxing your body. And then you take all of the superfoods after you do the detox, which is the orange, the red, the purple, yellow. So you incorporate all of that. Again, if you want the instant purge, you could do Citroma, take a laxative, and then you just put back the nutrients in your body. Because you remember, when you're detoxing, you're removing good and bad.
Right.
So then now you have to go after you do that and put back in the good into your body. So yeah.
Good education here.
Wonderful education.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, we have to be able to love on yourself.
Yeah.
Self-love, self-care.
And I think a lot of people lack that.
Yeah.
And I think too, with work and children and family, you don't take enough time for self.
Right.
Because we find the excuses to blame why we cannot.
Correct.
It's a crutch.
Right.
It's just like, and again, don't take me out of context when I say this, but there are some people who move away from their traumas. You don't forget it, but you don't allow your trauma to prevent you from going forward. And then there are some people who hold on to their trauma like a crutch to take you through life, as an example, not to go through that again. You can do that. But when you hold on to it and do not release it, and more things keep happening to you, and you just keep holding on, you're not releasing the unhealthy. Right? And then you're finding you're using that as excuses as to why you can't experience the goodness. Right? So that's when I say I believe that people should try, experiencing different things. And when someone is giving you advice, exactly what it says, advice. It's a choice for you to sit down now and take that advice. And with the common sense, I would believe that we have. I would literally say not everybody have it. But the common sense, you would sit down and you would think about what was told to you and see if it makes sense, that you can take something from that and apply to the necessary change that you need to make. Right? So it's not like if someone is putting a rope around your neck and dragging you and say you have to do this. No, you have to sit down and think, okay, well, does this make sense for me, to do better, to feel better, again, we want love. We be looking for love in all the places except from within.
Yes.
When you learn to experience who you are as an individual and learn to love on yourself first, then you also are able to give love. Because if you have a lot of trauma, what make you think that the person you are in the relationship with is getting the correct type of love?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So you have to sit down and think.
So what do men could do? Because I know steaming is not for men, right?
Right.
Well, there's
They got to tuck in order for it to work.
This is another platform. Another part. There's air steaming.
Because they're probably watching us sitting here, and saying, wow,
Yeah, but they're benefiting from it.
Yeah.
If you have your a woman when she's steaming and you encourage her to steam and she's telling you she's steaming, you're benefiting from
True.
that part of her
Right.
loving on that nice, peaceful individual.
Yeah.
That how she's feeling, it's different. The cuddles and everything is different, right? No, yeah, men could steam.
Okay. I will leave it at that.
I'm really
You know,
Right.
but it's really implemented for us
Right.
women,
Got you.
right?
Right,
So
right.
I believe that men should be taking better care of themselves and they should be going to the doctor just to get information. You have to go to the doctor and take a prescription.
right.
Right.
Just go to find out what's going on in your body
Right.
Yeah.
and take nutrients, vitamins,
Right.
proper supplements
Right.
to help with your body.
Right.
Because after a certain age, man, you cannot rock the same way, and we gotta feel the grunt of it
Right.
Right.
and be nice to you.
That'd be nice. Right. And
Yeah.
supportive.
Yeah,
That's
Right.
supportive.
and just as we require support when we are going through the
Our
menopausal
menopausal
stages,
exactly.
again, it's a mind thing, so we can turn off and turn on.
Right.
For men,
It's not it's a
when you're
physical.
going through the ED, it's a physical, it's not
Yeah.
a mind
Not mine.
thing.
Right.
Right.
So it doesn't matter how much
Yeah.
they want.
Right.
Yeah,
If it ain't, it ain't.
yeah. If
Yeah.
it ain't working, it ain't working.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? Then you gotta go try all the other stuff that's going to work for a bit, but then your boy will fall right back down.
Right.
And then he can't do nothing.
Right.
You know. So,
And some of them get heart attacks if they don't take it
yes,
properly. So
yes. And I suggest that men, if you're online and you're listening, talk to other men. Make it be a conversation
that's
piece.
true.
Put your ego to the back.
Right.
And if you
Right.
don't want to talk to a man and you have your woman, speak to your woman because we know we can tell the difference.
Yeah, we already know,
Believe
right.
me, we can tell the difference.
Right.
We can see the difference. And yes, we would love to nurture you, but we cannot nurture a man who allows his insecurity and his ego to take in front and then not wanting to have a conversation with us about what's going on. So
Good information.
It's really wonderful. Like we are so like just blessed and honored to have
Yeah.
this experience, to have your expertise, to be in this beautiful Garden of Eden. I think, especially on a Monday, like
Yeah,
we're
right.
already setting
Yeah.
our whole, you're setting our whole week up right now.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and it's really lovely. It's really
Yes.
lovely.
Yes.
It's
Relaxing.
yes.
really lovely.
Yes.
Love it.
I mean, it sets your tone.
Right.
You're gonna go home and you're really gonna have a peaceful
Mm.
rest,
Love it.
right?
Feeling it now.
And
I'm
Yeah.
like, what Monday can I book, right?
when you wake up in the morning, I normally you take this for your day and throughout your week. We set our tone
All the time.
for the morning.
Right.
Yes.
When you step outside and you step into your workplace, another person's response, behavior, attitude has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Because everybody's going through something. So we have to always pause and take a step back and say, if you know personally that you did not do anything to that person,
Right.
do not take how that person feels
Personal.
and personally put it onto yourself because now you're definitely going to create an unhealthy relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Let
fair.
that person marinate
Mhm.
in or stew in their feelings.
Right.
And if they feel like you're not responding to their negativity, oh well.
Right.
Rather than you respond, then it takes you out of how
Character.
you got up and how you're feeling.
Beautifully said. Absolutely.
Yeah, because some people is trying
Yes.
and they like to take you out of character.
Right. Right.
You know,
Yeah.
because you're going so peaceful. And then here you come now
With your stuff.
with your stuff.
Yeah, that's what I always call it. Like,
That's
don't,
what they call
don't
energy.
project. Don't bring your stuff onto here.
Yeah.
Everything has been good before
Yeah.
you came in.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
keep it that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
And I think protecting your peace
Yes,
is
It's
very,
very important.
important.
Very important.
Yeah.
You know, and I think as I grow older, I'm learning that more.
That's more than
Yes.
anything.
You
like
know what I'm
before
saying?
it's
Yeah.
getting along,
I
but
just
now it's like
protecting
no.
my peace. I don't want
Peace.
nobody to talk to me. I just want my peace.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
protecting
yes,
it.
Yes.
So I wouldn't have to get over
Yes.
bored.
Yeah.
So I
That
prefer not to
emotion.
speak. I prefer to just stay in my lane
Mhm.
and navigate my driving.
Right.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah.
then look at the snapshot.
Yeah. I mean,
I love it.
what is more rewarding when you're able to handle your emotions,
Right.
right? That you can be placed in a dramatic situation and just say this fight is not mine today. You know what I mean? And walk away from it.
Yeah.
It's a reward because you know you are living to see another day.
Yeah.
Because everyone's blood right now is literally on top of their skin.
That's
Right.
true.
So somebody might just say something to you because they want to pop off, and here it is, you just fall right into that that whole trap, and then now you know. So not every battle was made to be fought.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
Yep.
Choose the battle that you know you're going to win.
Right.
You
That's
know.
true.
So when you fall back, it's to assess the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give them
You're
the
good.
power to steal my joy.
Yes.
Because they love to steal it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very smart.
Yeah. Some
Yes.
people know how to touch your buttons too.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I told Philip the other day I learned to block and delete.
Yes.
It works for me.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't see,
You have to know.
I know.
Well, you have to know after you reach a certain age with reason, age with experience, right? And again, you can be 66 years and have not experienced anything.
That's true.
Right.
That don't say you know everything because you
age,
didn't
Right.
experience
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
So it brings reason, it brings understanding, but then experience comes from any age of what you're going through.
Right.
And you went through something, you came out of it, you were able to experience it so you can relate to it.
That's the point.
Right?
Mhm.
So you again been through certain situations, you handled it with haste. Now when you reach a certain age in your life and you see a similar situation, do you still handle that situation with haste?
Right.
Or you
proceed.
fall back and you just let it go?
Oh, yeah.
You go, no, take lead. Go ahead, take lead.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, take
Right.
lead.
Right.
I ain't giving you a lead because you're going to be my leader. I'm telling you, take lead because somehow you believe you want to be the leader.
Right.
So go right ahead. You know, so again, your peace, your tranquility, your sense of direction, your love depends on you.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, we have to learn to just ignore and protect your peace.
Right.
At all costs.
All costs. Right. Pick your battles wisely.
Pick your battles, choose them
Choose them
wisely.
wisely. Right.
And I always say it's always a pleasure to get up in the morning and see a new day in the land of the living.
Yeah.
Because you have an
much
opportunity
people
to
die
make a
last
difference.
night.
Yeah, that's true.
Much people couldn't make it, they had plans today.
Right.
Do what you can now.
Mhm.
My mother always tell us that. She said, what you can do today, do it, because tomorrow is no promise to you or me.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And those are things that I live by.
Yeah.
And we just need to surround ourselves. You see, our inner circle,
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
have to be comfortable and in peace
Yes.
around our inner
That's
circle.
true.
Yes.
Because when you don't get it, it's like you're wrestling
Yeah.
with
Restless
principalities.
wanderer.
Well, I like direct. I'm a very direct person. I like directness. I like be honest with me. Let me deal with my feelings based on what you said, right? Rather than you hold it back because you're fearful of how I'm going to respond.
Right.
No,
Right.
if you come and tell me truthful about something that you feel that I need to take care of,
Right.
if you care about me,
Then
tell me. Let me deal with it. Let
Right.
me
You don't
handle
care
it.
about the
Yes,
response.
I know that
You
there
don't
are
care
some
about the
people.
response.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are some people who are naturally soft, but at the end of the day, let me handle it.
Right.
Let me deal with it. I believe that you should know so that you can make the necessary change.
Right.
I normally also tell people, my clients, my ladies, my sisters, my associates, I would say, if you want the lie, do come to me. If you want the truth, come to me. She released it. She released it. You know, not come to me. I would lie to save my life. I would do that.
Right.
But if you want the truth, I'll tell you. But make sure you brace yourself for that side of me. And I'm giving it out of love and care.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it all because I'm mean
Just
and I
want
don't
to be
care
mean,
about
right?
you. Yeah,
And
no.
callous,
Yeah.
right? Understood.
Yeah, I don't think people who care about you does things like that.
Mhm.
I think once you have a friend who you could trust, because we all have to grow to trust somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But you just have to know who you trust.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes we do have friends for years who you think you could trust, and then you realize they betray you.
Yeah.
So you have, I always say,
That's more-
friends are years is not like friends, you know. Because people think Philly and I are friends for how many years?
Mhm.
I think we met the year that I became menopausal.
Yeah.
That's how I remember.
Yeah.
But you know, again, relationship boundaries,
Right.
keeping it 100 with one another,
Yes.
and we're not in competition. I
Yeah,
think
correct.
that's a important thing with
Yeah.
friendship. That
Yes.
I don't envy you, you don't envy
Yes.
me. I'm happy,
Happy
for
for
you.
you.
Yeah.
You
That's
happy
it.
for me, and
Right.
we're a big happy family.
Yes.
But
Yes.
once you see you have that kind of tension,
Yes.
it tends to bring the pulling and the tugging, the
That's
hating, the envy.
Yeah, I'll
And
cut
you
you
know, it's
off
like,
quick fast.
yeah,
I'm good. I'm good at giving you space, giving you time and stuff like that, but I'm also good in cutting you off. Like cutting you off cool. I can love you from a distance. If I see you, hi, what's up? But we're not going to have that conversation that we would have normally. Right? Again, people,
What month is your birthday, Paula?
I'm a bull baby Taurus.
Okay.
May 3rd.
I'm May 2nd. Proud bull. And I'm an alpha female. Just to put it out there. But relationships are like trees.
Right.
We have the roots, we have the branches, we
Yep.
have the leaves.
Yep.
Right.
Right? So with time, as people forge other relationships, people change within forging other relationships, and then people are trying to understand themselves,
Right.
right, without understanding themselves, and they
very
get
complicated,
caught up.
right?
Yeah, they get caught up in other things, and then you become null and void in their process, and then you have to know how to remove yourself from that situation, right? And again, you look at things, you assess it, and then you know, okay, it's time to move. You know, and like you just said, you can naturally now meet someone and create a lasting relationship with that person.
Right.
Again, you still also have to understand that the person that you had the longevity relationship with is the same process you're going to end up going through with the one that you just met.
Right.
The thing that we didn't do is when we were younger, we were forging the relationship is different than when we were adults, and we were forging the relationship. So now we know what we like, what we don't like. So just as going into a relationship with your partner, you put it out there on the table. If you don't know who I am, this is who I am. If you're not seeing and respecting who I am, this is who I am.
Right.
Understand?
Right.
So when you see something strange, don't act like you don't know.
Right.
Right? So you gotta put it out there so the person who you know you want to bond with,
Yeah.
when you're ready to go through a little emotional situation,
Right.
you want to be MIA, I just need some space and time. We should all respect a person's boundary when you want space.
Right.
Give that person that whatever they're going through and they need to be alone,
Give it to them.
Respect it.
respect it.
Right.
Right? And that's all that we need to do in order to have healthy relationships. But again, if you act shady or strange or do things that I've never seen you do in all the years, I'm cutting you off clean from the legs.
Wow,
Off, done,
okay.
over.
Not even
Yeah,
from
that's
the neck.
I'm not.
From the roots.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just-
The energy I don't have. It takes too much. Now, when you get mad, I don't know about you ladies, but I know when I get mad,
Right.
just that's saying 0 to 100
Yeah.
Quick.
fast.
Right.
And then I have to sit down by myself after I don't get mad at a situation or somebody and it's tiring, it's
Right.
exhausting.
Yeah.
And then I have to figure out how to calm myself down
Right,
and go
right,
through
right.
that. My heart racing.
Right.
and all these
Yeah.
different things.
You're left
No,
with everything.
I'm not giving anyone, again, nobody that side of me,
Right.
right? And also I need the individuals who are listening, and for you ladies, for me, loyalty and
That's
respect,
everything.
which is in one, that is what's important.
Yeah.
Super important.
Yeah.
Loyalty, respect. Trust, what we like to give people when we just meet them,
Yeah.
that's the wrong way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know you from
too.
Adam or Eve.
Yeah.
Why am I trusting you?
Yeah,
Right.
me too.
That's why when we keep repeating, trust is earned.
Right.
Yeah.
It is
Right.
earned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you and I became friends
Mhm.
last month, and all of a sudden you did something or I did something to upset you, and you're so mad and like, oh my God, how could she do that to me? I didn't trust her.
Yeah.
You trust me from where?
Right.
Where you know me from? That you do you know me? You don't
Yeah,
really know me,
Right.
I
or
agree,
I
I
don't
agree.
really know you.
Right.
But now that we come back with each other
Mhm.
and we have the conversation and we sit down and we want to make peace because we care about each other and we respect each other,
Right.
we will say, you know what, I forgive you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
forgive me, then we move on. But anyhow, you make that same mistake again.
That's it.
Because remember, there's where trust now start, because that
Right.
person come in, they forgive, and now they asking you to trust them. I
Right.
will never do this again.
Yeah.
And then they go and do it again. That trust done. Virtually done.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
really good.
No.
Yeah, so that's where trust comes in. But
Mhm.
we normally, as humans, we give people trust when we just, I don't know you.
Right.
I don't know you. How can I trust you?
Right.
I believe what you said, loyalty is big for me.
Yeah.
Respect is
Mhm.
big, and boundaries is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very, very important. And I put that out there from the beginning of my relation. All of my relationships, I put that out there. What I expect.
Right.
Right.
Expectations
And
have to be clear.
if you can't give that and you just want to maintain the associate post, fine
Yeah.
by me.
Right.
I love that.
Right.
Associate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the associate
Right.
post. I cultivate certain types of relationship, and I know to what extent I can take certain relationships.
Right.
Right.
And that's just it. And I think as humans, it's something that we need to tap in. That is why time for yourself
Yeah.
is necessary.
Right.
It is.
Makes you sit down and you think
Think.
about everything.
Right.
You know,
It's
so,
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you time for self-reflection and just elevating and being the best version of yourself. But we can't do that if you don't take time to get to know yourself,
Yeah.
your triggers, setting your own boundaries, protecting, like you said, your peace. There's so
Yeah.
much that comes to that, right?
Yeah.
So
I think
ladies,
I'm the most peaceful right now at my life.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
agree. Right.
Um,
Not doing things just to do it.
Just, yeah.
Just for
I'm
status
just not,
quo.
I used to be a people pleaser too. You know, I'll please you, I'm doing this thing. No, okay.
yeah.
I just,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm protecting my peace.
And there's no, I don't feel like I need
I
to
don't,
explain
yeah, I don't
why
feel
it's
to do
enough.
nothing again. I don't feel to feel sorry for you anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stage I'm in right now.
Yes.
So there's no more goody two shoes. I good,
Yeah.
but I protecting my speech over here,
Yeah. Yeah.
over in my lane.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is important. You have a right to protect your energy. You have a right to protect your space. You have a right to protect your character. You have a right to say no. You have a right to say yes. Right? And women, we need to support each other more in this time than before. We need to create communities. We need to to create spaces where we can sit and talk to each other without judging, right? Because each and every one of us have faults. We have flaws. We are not perfect, right? And it's okay to open up and release without being judged. But then again, when you go into a space, you need to feel the energy. Feel the surroundings, feel the people around you, and then should be able to know if you would like to open up,
Right.
right? So let's going after each other for things that are not necessary. Let's stop pulling each other down and more compliment
Yeah.
each other, empower, inspire, and motivate each other. Everyone's timing for their success in this lifetime is different.
Right.
What success may look like for you would be different for me,
Yeah.
right? And wealth is not only financially, but wealth is with everything within your life,
Right.
right? But what you birthed, what you created,
Right.
right? And it looks different for everyone, so we should not judge another one's life situation. Don't want it for yourself. You can like look at somebody's life and see, that looks like a nice what they call it, platform, or it looks like a nice print,
Right.
right, that I can work from. But you don't want to emulate because
Right.
you don't know
know
what
the
that
journey.
person, right, is going
Don't know
through.
the and they don't know the
Absolutely.
struggles, how to
Right.
reach
No,
there.
you're
Right.
just looking at
You
the
know,
end
they're just
result.
looking at the outside.
Correct.
Yes,
Facade,
yes,
you know?
and that goes for both sexes,
Right.
men and women, right? It goes for us all to pull yourself back, take a good look at who you are before you judge someone else.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I think that is so important, and we really need reflection
Yes.
on ourselves, as you said. And I think a lot of people don't look in the mirror because I think they're scared to see what they're looking at.
Uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah,
Mhm.
uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, because a lot of people wear masks,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and if you are not really looking,
Or peeling layers.
yeah, if you're not looking at it, oh, that was like, oh, you're nice.
Right.
Then they come and find, oh my God, you're nothing like I knew you to be.
like when people when people meet me, that it's like I'm not approachable, or I need to smile more. Okay. But when they get to know me, you realize you
have a heart of gold.
oh, I never knew she was like that. Or wow, she's a really cool person. Or as my girlfriend say, Phyllis, I know he's a loner. You know what I mean? Loner meaning not loner.
Yeah. Not lonely.
Not
Not
lonely.
lonely.
Yeah.
But I can
You can
do
ride by
things
yourself.
Right.
Yes.
I can go movies by
Yes.
myself. I can do things on my own.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And she, and then they realized too, they was like, wow, I never knew she was like this.
Yeah.
Because I don't really open up to people
Because
like
they
that.
didn't allow themselves to see past the exterior
Yes.
part of you. Yes, some people come around me, and because of I would use the word directness, they take the directness and they would call it aggressive.
Right.
They take the bluntness, I would be like, oh my God. But if you listen to what I am saying,
From a heart, a pure.
then you would
place.
understand.
Yeah.
And if, again, my action or my reaction is based on your action, right? So you have to understand that I'm not aggressive. I'm the nicest person you can find on the face of the earth. And yes, I can be the most. Right? But
I think we all have that side,
yes, but I naturally rule on care first, and I'm very compassionate and stuff. And when I hear bull, and I know it's bull,
Right.
I might. Before I might say, now I'm. Okay.
I got you.
And this is the new me now.
Yeah,
This is how I'm handling because again, everybody emotions, their blood is on top of their skin. So now I am super mindful. Thank you, Lord, to my children have made me so aware, and my sister, my family made me so aware that my facial expression
You wear everything
and stuff. So even though I might say, okay, the face gonna say, so I'm learning to like when I'm talking now, like to keep it like that. But then again, sometimes the me just say, nah, we ain't even masking. Just be real, like, because that whole thing, I just can't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to do it too well. So,
That's too funny.
I don't know how to do it either. I'm very blunt like you also. And even my family, friends who know me know I'm blunt. You come to ask me something, I give it to you how it is. I don't sugarcoat it.
And then you turn around being the mean one.
All
and
the
after
time.
a point in my life where if you feel I'm mean, then so be it. You know what I mean? If you really know me, you would know otherwise. Yeah. That mean we conversation go come short.
Right.
Yeah,
Right, no
gonna,
lollygagging.
It's gonna be like, okay, then I can't talk to you. You know, then okay, no problem.
Yeah, people like to sugarcoat things and throw it under the rug. And I tried it one time, it gets it and I go with it. That's it. It's a love.
Right.
It's a place from
space
from love, as I tell Paula.
because it's
as Paula
honesty
said
and
before.
truth.
Yeah. And some people can't handle the truth. They can't handle it. They just want the truth, but they can't handle
the truth. Absolutely.
So, ladies.
Wow, this is great.
Yes, so it was on this day. So, how you ladies feeling?
I'm feeling clean.
I feel like heated.
Rosy.
Right now I'm hot.
Young.
Okay.
Supple. Succulent. I can keep going.
As you can see, couple things happens when you're steaming. You can be super expressive, so you're releasing. They're released, right? Which is a good thing.
Yes.
And you can be very quiet, which means you're in yourself, you're figuring things out, you're manifesting, you're going through the stages. But because we took the opportunity to create this platform to share the information and to gain extra knowledge and for the ladies to get the experience, the V steaming was very informative. It's very relaxing to the ladies, and they express themselves. So no, it's not a myth. No, it is true. You feel good.
Yes.
I don't even feel like wearing the clothes I wore. That's how good. It's like I don't want to contaminate anything.
Yes.
Guys, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paula, for having us in
Thank
this space.
you.
Thank you for keeping open so late. For us to
for
bring
us.
motivational, so
Absolutely.
people could really see.
Right.
We spoke about the VC, man. Philia and I are sitting right now.
Sitting on the pot.
Sitting on the pot. Over
Steaming the
now.
They real steam the girls. So okay. My V steamings go, you can sit for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and an hour. Hour is if you have bacterial, like yeast infections and stuff like that. But again, we're engaging in a conversation, and the ladies have been marinating.
Yes.
So I am going to take them off now because that vagina has gotten enough steam. So I am going to take them off of the steaming now, and they're not sitting on the pot like she said, just to let you guys know. You know the audience sitting on the pot. I don't go in and put on the vagina. So they're on a seat, a chair that I created with it has the toilet seating and a covering that you're on. And yes, people, I do practice proper hygiene, so I take off my cloth, the towels, everything that they use, it goes straight into the wash. Okay, because it is necessary to practice proper hygiene while we are doing all of these things. So literally everything you do in my spa, I make sure I clean it up after I see each one.
Thank you again, guys, and have a blessed and
guys.
wonderful night.
Yes.
Paula, you can click off.
And